FNFBARTALK. Me and Negative Rob are down here tonight with another drink review. Tonight is the Paul Masson ICE. So this comes in at 59 proof. Is a frosty citrus brandy. What do you think?
So brandy is a unique type of a drink. Some brandies I like, some brandies I don't like. What does bring me to mind is very old school. Back in the day, we went, what was it, Canton, I think. And remember we had the blackberry brandy.
Yeah, Mr. Boston.
Yeah, that's about I think the only brandy that I have really had. And that was a long time ago. So I do have, that's a unique flavor. I do have some brandy at home that I've never tried, which I really should, but I don't. So I did a little bit of peeking on this, because I was intrigued on that. So a little known thing on that, well, not little known, but this is inspired on the Paul Mall, inspired by his music, the Grills.
Yeah, collaboration with Paul Wall.
So I'm kind of curious exactly how that is, but also looking into it, which I smell it, tangerine, grapefruit, with subtle hints of vanilla and oak. So I don't get vanilla and oak, but I do smell tangerine and grapefruit, which smells really good. Like I said, I have not had brandy in so long, and I do remember the blackberry brandy being very good. I just don't know how citrus brandy is going to be. But the flavor, if it tastes as good as it smells, you're golden.
Well, one of the biggest things about this bottle when I was at the store is the price. It's cheap. It's $12. So $12, a couple of your friends, you guys sit there all night long and just sip off that bottle. I mean, it's almost 60 proof, so was it 29.5% alcohol? So, yeah. Price. You tore up. There you go, man. You know what I mean? Because some people watch videos and you guys are all about cheap stuff. Four Loko, Steel Reserve, anything that's cheap. And we get it, trust me. Some of the cheap stuff is the funnest stuff to do. So,
we did it.
Yes.
We done a lot of cheap stuff back in the day.
So, I seen this. I was like, hey, I've never seen this before. But I also don't search and seek out brandies. But it was clear. And I was like, you know what? I'm intrigued.
Sazerac, Colorado.
So, Sazerac, Colorado?
Or no company. Louisville, Kentucky.
So that's Buffalo Trace.
Woo, Sazerac.
The Sazerac. All right, you want to give it a shot?
I hope it tastes as good as it smells.
Cheers, folks. It's not bad. You definitely get orange out of that.
Yeah, that tangerine is strong.
You definitely
Grapefruit, no. Tangerine, strong.
Yeah, you definitely get some citrus on that. It's not bad. I mean,
and I can see the vanilla. Oak, no. Forget that crap. You ain't getting no oak in there. It's kind of sort of a tangerine with a little vanilla-esque to it, but that could be, from what I remember of brandy is kind of smooth in a lot of ways. So
it almost has like a menthol taste behind it too.
And that's what I get when I think of the ice, because for me, and all you old school players out there, when you look at that ice logo on there, what's the first thing you think of? You kind of almost think of like a Smirnoff Ice at the time. It's old school. But yeah, tangerine with maybe like a cool, refreshing vanilla, menthol, something.
It's definitely menthol in there, something like that.
Ooh, that's a sipper. That's not really a guzzler. Whew. Yeah, that's a menthol. That is a menthol.
It's very unique. Like you said, the menthol, the citrus, but it's actually not bad. I thought I'd drink it and be like, yeah, man, this is garbage. But it's actually, I could sip on this all night.
It's definitely, man, I feel like I just brushed my teeth.
Yeah.
It's definitely a sipper. This is something where I don't even know whether you could even smoke a cigar with this.
Oh, no.
Or whether you could eat anything with it. This is something probably where you just sort of sit back, You do some sipping, maybe play some cards, do something. This is definitely something you're not going to chug, because if you do, more power to you.
You do not want to throw this up. I can tell you that.
No.
Ooh, man.
Because this will hurt. Hurt.
Can you imagine throwing up menthol? Oh, my gosh, man.
Oh, I've done a lot of crap back in the days, but I'm thankful I never did that.
Yeah, no.
I definitely didn't want to bring up menthol.
But all in all, it's not bad. Like I said,
No.
$12. It ain't going to break the bank. It's not bad tasting. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had this. Definitely drop a comment. Let us know what you think. I think it's pretty cool that I never knew this, but, the Paul Wall collaboration with all that, so.
Now, I did, when I was perusing online a little bit, apparently you can do some mixes with this, which was very interesting. You can do this with like a peach tea or a lemonade, or even kind of like a lemon lime type of soda, so maybe like with a Starry or maybe a Sprite or something, which makes sense because the way it tastes with the right mixture, it would be pretty good. I don't know about the peach tea because it's because of that menthol type taste in there. I think it wouldn't mesh. Lemonade, I think, would mesh pretty well with this. A Starry, a Sprite, I think would go very well on this. I would argue maybe a raspberry tea, but a small amount because again, the menthol in that I think would really not mix well on that. But yeah, a pink lemonade, a regular lemonade, or maybe like a Starry or a Sprite, I think would work pretty well on that. So,
there you have that, folks. That's the Paul Masson Grand Amber Ice. So as always, drink responsibly. Do not drink and drive. I would give this. I give it a 7 out of 10. I don't think it's that bad.
I'd be generous enough to give that a good 6. Because again, with me, I think I would probably want to mix that. I would probably give it a shot with a lemonade or something of that nature, just to kind of bring it down a little bit. I mean, it's a sipper, but if you wanted to be a drinker, then yes, I would mix that with something.
Yeah, definitely have to mix it. Yeah, if you want to sit there and drink a bunch of this stuff at night, or if you're just a trooper, drink it up.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's pretty much it. I feel all minty inside now.
Well, there you have that, folks. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.